Hello, how you doing? I guess if you're watching this, you've already seen the announcement on the Bulldog X7 Twitter page. So I wanted to come and speak to you and address some of the questions that I know some of you will have. Tea. So, sorry. Why are we doing this? So, obviously, I've been around for a very, very long time. And when I first started this, esports was basically a load of events where people went to meet up for the social aspect. A bit of esports got played, and some people won, some people lost. And then we all went and had a beer together. That was generally what it was. And when the landscape's like that, you can get away with doing it as a passion project. And there's no problem with that. There wasn't a lot of money in it at all. And a lot of the time you could just get by on treating people well and being popular. That was it, to be honest. But recently, over the last couple of years maybe, there's a lot of money that's come into esports, like a lot. And you can't run an organisation like that and be successful anymore. There needs to be a strong business aspect to it, and it has to be run like a company. Now, we all have strengths and weaknesses, and something that's important, I believe, to do is to identify your own strengths and weaknesses, and you can try to work on your weaknesses and play to your strengths. Now, my weakness has always been the business aspect, because I just don't enjoy it. So can I do it? Yes, I can do it, but if I've got two jobs to do and one of them's that's always the one that's going to drop off because I just don't enjoy it. And since Reggie's come along, I just don't have the time. I'm not going to take away time from my boy to email companies. It's just not going to happen with everything I've got to do. So what that is, I need to find someone else to work with. So the time can be spent better, and they can work on things that they're good at. I can work on things that I'm good at, which is generally working with people and stuff in the esports scene. That's why I'm here. That's what I'm passionate about. So I've looked before for people to work with, and it's never really worked out. But I've been talking to Josh for a little bit, and I was really impressed with his work ethic and just his general understanding in the business world. It's so superior to mine. It's unreal. And I help fill in the esports side. I've been doing this a very long time. And not being big-headed, I've probably got a better grasp on it than most, just because of the time I've been in and all the changes I've seen, and all the mistakes I've made. They're the best things to learn from. There's probably not many mistakes I've not made over the years. So a lot of lessons have been learned. So we complement each other there, and more importantly, we also have a lot of common ground when it comes to how people are treated and how an organisation should be run and what it should represent. I've spoken to the people that he's worked with before, and there's nothing but glowing references about how they were treated and how professional he was. So I genuinely believe that I've found someone, the yin to my yang almost, and we get on, which is important as well. We talk every day and it's all lovely, but it should be good, and you just can't survive anymore. You're fighting, if you're not running your esports team as a business and you're not looking for investment or sponsors and stuff like that, you're fighting with one arm tied behind your back, because it isn't about what you know or who you know, player wise, and how good you can develop people anymore. It's about how much money you got. You can be a donut with a load of money and do well, because you just throw money at the problem, and money will always make problems go away. So hopefully with this, we'll be able to compete at a higher level, and it should be good. It should be good. Why X7 and not Bulldog? I know that's going to be a question. So, yes, we've got a lot of history, and we're more established. That's nothing against X7. It's just the truth. But over the years, I've had people say to me that Bulldog could be seen a bit too aggressive as a word, and could also have far right sort of connotations because of the British Bulldog. Now, if anyone knows me, they'll know that couldn't be farther away from where I am. I detest racism and anything like that. But it's a perception of someone that doesn't know me, hasn't had the privilege of spending time in my company. And X7 isn't like that. We're never going to have that problem with that. Now, even if it's only one person that thinks that because of the Bulldog name or whatever, if we lose a sponsorship deal or something like that, because of that, it's not worth it moving forward in like the business world. So X7's unoffensive. I like the reasons why he called it X7. So that's what we're going to roll with. Another reason is Bulldog is just a word. That's it. The reason why it means what it does is because of my principles and the sort of environment that we created, and that's going to carry on with X7. Now, I know that some people have got a lot of well, not a lot, but chunks of their childhood or whatever tied into Bulldog. I've literally watched some people grow from 15-year-old kids into young adults over the years. It's crazy. So, like, to them, sorry. Like, I'm not trying to take a bit of your childhood away. Like, I genuinely really appreciate you all. Like, and that's not what I'm doing. It's just that this feels right about now. And like I said, everything's going to be the same. It's just a different name. It's just a word. That's all it is. It's an idea. And those principles, like I said, are going to continue going forward. I was thinking about this the other day, but I sort of going off on a tangent. How crazy is it that I came into this not knowing anyone in esports? So a lot of orgs are started by ex-players and stuff like that. I've never competed. So I came into it knowing no one, and X amount of years down the line, people around the world will genuinely know of Bulldog Esports, but would never have met me or anything like that. Be it through players playing against us at events in America or wherever else, in Belgium and that, or be it they've watched a stream or one of the videos we've created. Like 20 odd thousand people watch one of my videos talking about me running an organisation. That's mental when you think about it. And offer our controller cells. So they used to tell me when they'd sold controllers to random places. So like people in India were buying our controllers. Now I'm not saying they follow Bulldog, but they might just like the design. But on there it's got a name. So they would have seen the name, the branding or whatever. Like, that's crazy. Like, from an idea that happened. I never expected that to happen. And I will forever be proud and grateful of that. It's crazy when you think about it. And I've met some amazing people, like friends. It's not even people. Like, there's some of them don't even compete that much, but I still talk to them all the time, and I'd always be there for them because of how much they mean to me, and I know they know that. So that stuff amazing and sad, but I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think that all this stuff would continue going forward with X7. And like, I hope that you support us, like X7, like you supported Bulldog, because it was always amazing. And like I said, we're just going to be able to do more. We're going to be able to support the community more. We're going to be able to get back to competing for stuff competitively instead of just running it as a community organisation. And it's the right time. It really is. So please be excited. Thank you. And please, like I said, please continue to show the love, like I said, for X7 that you did for Bulldog. Please. So for the last time, I guess, this is Bulldog Newts. Catch us later. Thank you.